Welcome back to another Tech Talk video. And this time we actually are going to do a little moving around, maybe not some dancing, but Nicole and I, we have got a great extension for all of you today. We're going to do a little move it. And I don't only love it just because it matches my sweater today. This is a great way for our students and our teachers to recognize when they need to take a break. And so, Nicole, we're loving this, especially this last couple of years. Do you ever feel like we don't even realize how long we're even on a screen anymore?
I sit basically from 8:30 till 4:30 at this space on my bum on this chair. So there's a lot of just sitting and interacting with and creating using a device, right? So
absolutely. And you know what, even if it's not a device, face-to-face classrooms, how often do we have our kids sitting still, feet underneath the chair, focused on the smartboard or focused on that task on their desks? And I think sometimes we're not even aware, if it wasn't for the school bell between periods or between classes, would we even recognize how long we were asking our students to focus for?
Well, and this is the thing. This is why, the whole daily physical activity or the movement breaks or regulation breaks throughout the day, they're really important. They're not just something that we throw in just to say that we've done it. It's something that actually helps to engage kids, to help them focus, to help get rid of those wiggles. It actually reduces behaviors. So there's a lot of benefits to having little movement breaks embedded into your daily teaching. You're teaching every block.
That's right. That's right. And I love that. And you picked that out. And our top 3 reasons we really, really love movement breaks throughout the day for both teachers and students. And again, because this is part of our universal design, we're approaching this for everyone. All of us need to have an option to be able to have those breaks. But we also know that there's particular students that it is necessary for them to get through their day. I always try to equate it to you have an itch on the bottom of your foot and you're wearing a ski boot. Imagine trying to sit still and focus on a task at hand when you've got that. And that's really what we're asking for our students to do, often well beyond their capability. And so we want Move It because it's going to help. Movement breaks help us to reduce stress. We know that stress is a big part of what we are going through. We know that it can help remove self-stimulation behaviors. And as well, it can help with task management. So right now, Nicole, you're already adding this extension. I love it. We're gonna enjoy this when we're sitting on the screen. And I love our little tip of let's find Move It. Let's go to our puzzle piece. Let's look for that extension because we're going to have a little bit of personalization that goes along with this particular extension. Now, I get asked, you probably get asked a lot this as well. How can I lock kids into a Chrome tab? How can I make sure kids can't go to anything else? They're so distracted. I really want them to focus on this particular task. And I really believe we have to work with our students so that they recognize when they need a break. And one of the things that I love the most when you click the extension is you can personalize the exercise interval. And so I can say, Nicole, I have this task for you to be able to do. If you can focus for the next 15 minutes, then you're going to get a break, or the next 5 minutes. But you know what, maybe I can make it 40 minutes or 45 minutes. And what I love about this, we're going to set it for 5 because we hope that this kicks off, while we're doing this today. But what I love about it is we can actually model this as a whole class. You can start with just the teacher having this installed. It's on your large screen display in your classroom. And guess what? When it goes off, your whole class can take that break. Knowing though, we can have students personalize this when they're on their own.
Absolutely.
All right, and it has popped up. This is what's going to pop up in your Chrome. And what I love about this, Nicole, is no special equipment. Sometimes you'll see maybe pencil rolls, chair dips, jumping jacks, crab walks, but there's also meditative pieces in here, like just the power of stop what you're doing and take 10 deep breaths. How great. Now, it doesn't trap you in here. That's the other thing. Students still have choice. But when you're done, you can simply say, done, and it will let you continue on with whatever you're working on in your Chrome browser. We've been working on some episodes and things like that here as we're going along, but it just lets you keep going. And you know what? When you decide maybe I need to focus a little longer in this particular task. Great. I need a bit more breaks today. Maybe not feeling as regulated, whatever. That personalization is there. But of course, if you need to disable it for a moment so that no breaks pop up, remember, students and teachers are in control. You click that Move It extension and you can simply disable it, but it's there waiting for you when you are ready again.
And I really like that customization because some people do need more frequent breaks. Others need longer break or like a longer work time. So for me, if I had a break every 5 minutes, that would be too much for me. But every 15, 20 minutes, I can customize it to that. And then of course, like you said, Trish, what I loved is it just jumped up on my screen. So as we were working on something else, boom, it opened a new tab and it was there. And it was something as simple as taking 10 deep breaths, which we all know that oxygen is really great for the brain. And so, and then of course, if I don't want to have that break, then I can also disable it. So that's a really great feature. Easy, enable, disable, change the time.
You got it. And every day is different, right? We know every day is different for our students, and there is no one size fits all when it comes to technology. So we hope you have fun moving it in your classrooms. Remember, give that a try on your large screen display. Let students install this. Let's take some movement breaks. Let's reduce some stress and increase our focus. And we hope to see you all in our next episode of Tech Talk. Bye, everybody.